Alright, weer wacht even. Everything's peaceful for now. Holy crap! I've got a lot of character notes to get and talking to do. Yikes!
I'm so happy to finally be back. And looking around, I'm not alone in that sentiment either. Maybe it won't last, but everyone's determined to enjoy it to the fullest while they can. After all, who knows what tomorrow will bring? I knew things wouldn't instantly go back to normal, but I didn't expect all that to be thrown on us.
5 hours earlier.
You want us to help liberate the capital?
With Ruhr and Berea hard silent, we have a firm foothold to take back Heimdall. If we don't seize the moment before the year is up, there's every chance the war will drag on even longer as a result.
Fighting is still brutal as ever in western Erebonia. But if the Nortia and Kreutzen provincial armies keep their word not to interfere, we may be able to turn the war around.
That does sound like the best chance we'll ever get, but I still have doubts.
I've said it before, and I'll say it again. We have no intention of taking an active role in the war.
We simply wish to fulfill our duties as military academy students.
That sounds perfectly fine to me.
We aren't asking you to fight on the front lines to retake the city. Rather, we would like you, the students of Thor's military academy, to liberate one very specific location.
Yeah?
And where might that be?
I'll be the one explaining that.
This nigga.
You're here too?
You're from the intelligence division. Huh. Hi, Elector. Long time no see. You back from Crossbell?
Captain Lecter Arundel.
Yep, the most pressing problem over there is all taken care of now. So I was finally able to access the Intelligence Division's network again.
Wait a second. Most pressing problem? What happened over there?
Oh, you know, that Azure Tree is gone. There was a ton of confusion after its disappearance, but President Kreuss has been arrested, and things are beginning to calm down.
We had no idea.
I remember feeling an incredible amount of mana from that tree.
Whatever happened there, it it's obvious Ouroboros was involved.
Regardless of how it came to happen, the fact remains, Crossbell is of no danger to us now. Yet with that comes new dangers on the horizon.
What do you mean, Dad?
Now that Crossbell is no longer a threat, there's every chance the Calvard Republic might make a move, is that correct?
The Republic still has its own share of chaos as a result of their economic crisis and terrorism. But now that there's an opening to take Crossbell, we've no doubt they will recover sooner rather than later.
And without Gorelia Fortress to serve as an effective deterrent, there's always the possibility they could use Crossbell as a staging area to launch a military incursion into Erebonia.
As a result, our primary concern is ending this war as soon as possible. And we could use your assistance in bringing it to an ever swifter conclusion.
I understand the situation.
In that case, where is this specific location that you'd like us to liberate?
That would be the Corel Imperial Villa.
Hey, isn't that...
That's the Imperial family's villa on the outskirts of the city, right?
Are you suggesting that my family is at the villa?
We believe your assumption to be correct, Your Highness. The Intelligence Division has established that His Imperial Majesty and the rest of your family have been imprisoned there. Lady Elise Schwarzer and Imperial Governor Regnitz are also with them.
Dad's there too?
They've been there this whole time?
It's close to the capital, but it's surrounded on all sides by cliffs and the like. That makes it the perfect place to keep VIPs hidden away.
Exactly. The only way to access it via land is a special train that runs from Heimdall Station, and that is currently heavily secured by the Imperial Guard. However, were your party to use the Courageous to fly there, you should be able to get inside.
I think you already know our answer.
Yeah, I'm in.
If you say they're there, Lecter, then they're there. It's not much different from liberating Ruhr or the Twin Dragons Bridge, if we think of it like rescuing someone related to us.
Indeed. While the Imperial family is naturally of great importance, rescuing a member of the Board of Directors fits our motives to a T.
And we've always seen it as our duty to help those related to the Academy.
Guess that settles that.
Thank you. I truly appreciate it.
Everybody just forgets his sister.
Well, aren't we being humble?
This is what friends do.
To think these kids would turn out to be so dependable.
You're telling me. They're almost dazzling.
Your Highness, may we have your permission to move forward? Yes, by all means. I, Alphen Rice Arner, humbly request that you carry out this mission. Very well, Your Highness. Students of Thor's Military Academy, I hereby declare that we shall dedicate our all to the liberation of the Corel Imperial Villa.
It really is strange. For all I know, tomorrow could determine the outcome of this war. And yet I feel completely at peace. Just being back here, seeing the sky and being surrounded by this cool air makes me feel so happy. Why?
You're not planning on standing here alone the whole night, are you?
Oh, hey Celine. Where's Emma?
Who knows? I'm guessing she's over in the Literature Club's room. One of the second years dragged her off. Something about checking if any of her precious book collection had vanished.
That would be Dorothy. I don't know. I could wander around, but my head's kind of full at the moment. It's like it's suddenly registering just how much this academy means to me. I knew I liked it, but I never realized how much.
Oh? Well, whatever you end up doing tonight, make it count. With both Vita and Ouroboros involved, you haven't seen the worst this war has to offer. The hardest part's yet to come. And you don't want to face your friend in the goofy bandana weighed down by regrets, do you?
True enough. Oh, hey! Are you here because you were worried about me? You've always been so considerate of us, even if you do try to hide it by acting grumpy half the time.
around being nice to every girl you run into. Try treating someone special for once. Surely there's someone who fits that description better than me.
Someone special, huh?
This could be the last night you have to enjoy before everything goes to hell. Go and walk around a bit already. Oh, and go pay Valimar a visit too. Honestly, anyone with half a brain could have figured that out. Why do I have to be the one to tell you?
I suppose she's right. It seems a shame to waste a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity standing around here alone. Besides, it's been a long time since I was last here at the Academy. I should walk around and see everyone. I've got a lot of catching up to do with the people in Trista. And after Valimar offered to stand guard near the west exit, it wouldn't feel right to leave him by himself the whole night.
You can now use quick travel in Trista and the Academy. Where the hell am I? Oh, I'm in the field. Alright, oh, first things first, towards the rooftop.
Oh, you guys are all up here?
Hi, Rean.
Hey, nice night, isn't it?
It's a little on the chilly side, but it still feels pretty nice since there's no breeze out.
Oh yeah, you're right.
We're finally back here.
Yeah, gotta admit, seeing it again's making me feel all emotional.
No doubt. Especially since, unlike the rest of us, you guys were last here during the festival.
You're probably feeling lonely with Crow missing. Toa, George, Angelica, I want to thank you.
Huh?
What for?
You guys have helped us out so much. There's no way we could have gone that far without you. If it were just us first years, I don't think things would have gone half as well. So, on behalf of everyone here, thank you. For everything you've done.
We should be the ones thanking you.
Yeah, think about all the work Class 7 put into this and try saying that again.
Exactly. You guys even helped me deal with my old man. Where would I be without you?
I guess. But for the record, we've needed you just as much as you say you need us, you know. You shouldered the most responsibility on the Courageous, the ship that carried us and our dreams this far. And I'm gonna need you to keep watching our backs tomorrow. You think you can do that for us?
Like you even had to ask.
We'll be right there with you.
We would never abandon you after we've come this far together.
Thanks. I get this feeling like tomorrow's going to mark a turning point for us. Whether the Imperial Army's operation is a success or a failure, it feels like the time for me to fight Crow is almost here.
That's true.
Yeah, he won't let a chance like this just waltz on by.
And this time, I'm not going to let him win. I'll beat him, drag him right back here, and force him to finally graduate with you.
You sure that's even possible, Rean?
That's not going to be...
I'm well aware that it won't be easy. But everyone, not just me, wants the four of you together again. Class 7 managed to reunite, right? Now it's your turn.
You're amazing, Rean. And if you say that's what you're gonna do, I've got no reason to doubt you. Good luck!
Tomorrow's operation is sounding crazier by the minute.
Seriously, I better hope I can finish polishing off that Tachi.
The conversation finally finished. I went back to the student council room to dutifully go over the plans for tomorrow once again. And after saying their goodbyes, George and Angelica departed for the engineering building to get tools and equipment needed to manufacture a Falma's weapon. Right, somebody help Thor sleep. What was it? Rebellion. Wait, stealth. Last one done. Strength, speed, and answer is well, hell. It's a strength and speed. Alright. Bridget. It's so quiet here. It's hard to believe that there is a war raging on all around us. We've been through a lot on the way here, but I'm glad I could come back here with you again. I'm never going to let anyone threaten you again. No matter what happens, no matter who I'm up against, I'll always protect you. That's a promise. I don't want to ever be separated from you like that ever again. Oh, Alan. I don't know why it took me so long to realize how I feel. Yeah. I need to find I need to find the butler. In front. In front where? Oh. Hello there, Master. Congratulations on winning the battle earlier. Your victory was truly deserved. You didn't exactly make it easy. It was incredible to see how well you and Patrick fought together too. Though I suppose that's not too surprising. Well, we have been together for a very long time now. And Master Patrick's grown quite a bit lately. Physically, of course, but also into his own Erebonian ability. I do believe we have his leadership of the Order of the Alliance and his fight with you to thank for his wonderful transformation. He's lucky to have you looking after him. You flatter. Regardless, do take the time to relax tonight. And don't be shy if you require anything from me. You look at that. Teresa. Oh. It's Ferris, Emily. There you are. When I left the academy, I thought that all of this was over for good. How could I have imagined that one day the entire lacrosse club would be able to get back together again? Huh? What am I? Teresa? Hey, no crying in front of the first years, come on. We're supposed to be setting a good example for them. I suppose you're right. Our work is anything but over. I need to stay strong until the very end. Look at that. Lambert. Without a doubt, right here. Dude, you're short. Whitcomb. Oh, my beloved Whitcomb. How I long to see you again. Not a moment passed when I didn't think of you. Not a night where you didn't visit me in my dreams. What the hell are you? My unwavering belief in your safety was the only reason I was able to press on. Dude, seriously. No need for words, Whitcomb. I'm as happy as you are. You need to get a grip. And a girlfriend. Faculty lounge. Infirmary. Yeah, what the hell? Anyway. As long as she gets what she wants, Maid really doesn't care if people are busy or not. Sorry she dragged into all of this though. This was probably the last thing you wanted after coming back from Roar. Honestly, I think she's sweet. It's been to see how much she cares about you. In fact, why don't we take advantage of our current situation and have some tea together? Well, sure, I mean. But that's just gonna throw more fuel in the fires of her weird ideas about us, right? Maybe, but I'm starting to wonder if I really mind. I would be lying if I said that seeing you again after all this time doesn't make me a little happy. Well, damn. Yeah, true. Yeah, the one character without a flicking voice actor. Ah, Swaza, good to see you. Instructor Beatrix and I were just going over today's events. That's right, the battle between yourselves and the upper class students made for some splendid viewing. I could see it becoming the sort of school legend that persists for decades to come. I don't know if I'd go that far, but thank you. Speaking of thank yous, I owe you and all of the other instructors a big one for all your help with the firewall so far. We didn't do a thing. I don't say that out of modesty either. All of my agency was robbed from me. I couldn't do anything for you. Or for my dear friend Otto, whose death I just received word of. I'd almost forgotten that they were old friends. His death is a loss not just to us, but to the entire nation. War asks us to make sacrifices, but that doesn't make the loss of innocent life any easier to swallow. It's a pain that grew all too familiar during our days in the army, but it never got any less agonizing. Indeed. Word has it that more innocents are being slaughtered in this nation's west too. There are times when I wonder whether my younger self could do anything to help them, but such thinking helps no one. Sir, if I may, please rest easy and let us take care of things from here. We may not be able to bring the war to an end on our own, but we believe that tomorrow's operation will bring us some way towards doing so. Now that all of us students have reunited again, I know we can make a change. Not certainly ambitious. Well, if this war could be said to have a silver lining, it's that it's given you a splendid opportunity to mature. Perhaps Otto's death was not in vain. In that case, I wish you all luck, as we all will. May Adios watch over you. Watch over all of you. Give my regards to Fee and Miriam too. I will. We won't let you down. TV is on the second floor. Oh, right here. Walking around the school's building like this makes it thinking that we're finally back, you know? Yeah, it's been a long journey here, but we're finally back where we belong. Thanks so much for staying safe, Vivi. I'm really proud of coming this far, but more than anything, I'm proud of doing it with you. What brought that on? That's what I should be saying to you. You lying thief. There. Would you look at that? Now where's the art room? Oh, Mac. There we go. Clara. I finally finished that piece I was working on, back about the courageous. It didn't take long once I got back into an environment I was comfortable. Well, time for the next one. Aren't artists supposed to be emotional about this stuff? Well, I guess that's just Clara for you. Oh, she made a line. Yeah, looking good. Student building. First things first. What you got? Nothing. You too. I'm completely empty. Well, obviously. Chucha. Chess club. I'm still amazed that the members of the upper class club actually went out of their way to protect our club room. I don't think I've ever been so moved. I'll never forget what they did for us, not as long as I live. I love this academy, I love its chess clubs. Ability librarian. Have you heard of a book series called Gambler Jack 2? Its final chapter came out long ago. It reminded me of how nice it feels to see a story you followed come to an end. I've still got it here, so how about you give it a read? I think it's a pretty fun way to while away at the time. Gambler Jack 2 finale. Alright. I need to find Heinrich, but he's at the cafe. Ah, you old bitch. Wait, could those books be? By any chance, is that the complete Gambler Jack 2 collection? Yeah, but I knew it. So, have you read it already? What did you think of it? Interesting? I guess. I wasn't really in the mood for a story set in Calvert, but other than that, it was fine. Why do you ask? Are you a fan? How dare you imply I'd have an interest in a mass market rubbish like that? And set in an enemy country no less. No, I mustn't be so quick to judge. Xiao gave the series a wholehearted recommendation in an interview. So there must be something of worth in those pages. Rishia, the Crossbellion performer? Ah yes, I'd nearly forgotten about his celebrity crush. I'm glad to see you haven't forgotten her name. That's good, very good. Her recommendation spurred within me an infinitesimal interest in those books. But finding them has posed quite a challenge. I finally managed to acquire copies of the original and read them cover to cover, but the sequel continues to escape my grasp. That's a shame. He's eyeing these books like a starving animal. Maybe I should just give them to him. Nah, buy was the second option. If you really want them, I'd be happy to give you my copies. Are you sure? Of course, I've already read them, and I'm not exactly chomping at the bit to read them again. Reading under the vow of Gambler Jack 2. Well, if you insist, I suppose it would be rude of me to refuse an offer from a student. Very well, I will take your eggshell off your hands. I think that's probably a heartfelt thank you in Heinrich speak. I should give you something in return though, shouldn't I? Very well. Smirnov. Smirnov, I can't believe it. If you don't mind me asking, how did you end up with this? It's an antique that has been passed down in my family for generations. It's hardly valuable enough for me to call it an heirloom, and I've never thought of it as anything more than an odd stone. From what I hear, however, in the right hands, it can be used to customize weapons. It's not doing any good in my position, obviously, but it might do well in yours. Well, if you're sure. Thank you very much. We'll make sure to put it to proper use. Glad to hear it. As for those books, I suppose I'm going to read them after you succeed in your operation tomorrow. So make sure that you come back safely. And not for my reading pleasure alone. We will. I have to talk to him again? You and your classmates surely are incorrigible, irresponsible. Did you ever at any point think of what might have happened if you'd gotten hurt staging an operation like that? Well, yeah, but has he even had that much to drink? He's talking like he got started this morning. What's worse is that you're even corrupting the other classes. If class 7 had never been cooked up, The upper class students of the academy never would have debased themselves by attempting something so insane. Absolutely never. I know you can hear me, Instructor Valentine. All of this is your fault, I hope you know. Come on. You can't blame me for every little thing that happens at the academy, can you? He's certainly trying. Where's Thomas? Oh, he's right over here. I was so glad to see that all of the students who stayed at the academy are doing well. I'm still a little disappointed we couldn't invite Instructor Neidhart to this little gathering though. Yeah, he probably has his hands too full preparing for tomorrow's battle to be sitting around here. I hope he's going to be alright. Worry not. I'd honestly be more concerned for the safety of his enemies. I'm sure he'll be back here in no time, arguing with Instructor Sarah like a couple of lovers who can't admit their true feelings for one another. Thomas, you ass, I heard that. Right, oh hey, Fred. Nope. TRISTA finally seems like it's back to the way it should be. It just isn't right unless it's all lively like this. Oh, excuse me. And who do we owe that to? You students. Of course. So here's also something from me. Golden pasta. Wow, there's a lot here. Thank you so much. Sure thing. Make sure you all enjoy it. That's it. I saved the town and you give me some pasta? Well, damn. Alright. Let's go talk to Lot. Thank you so much for liberating TRISTA from your last control. It was awful. I wish I could do more to thank you, but all I have to offer is this new recipe I just put the finishing touches on. It would make me happy if you shared this with your fellow classmates too. Tomato hot pot. Hey, trophy in wartime rational. Wait, does that mean I have all? Yes, I do. And Green Master.
Okay, let's give this a try. There we go. Okay, let's give this a try. Wow, people can actually eat this.
Nope, I guess. I guess someone else masters it. Either way, I have all now. Haha. Casper. The friendly ghost? Here it is, old dome. This is where I first started cooking for myself, and where Klein used to give me advice until late into the night. I've made a lot of memories here. To be honest, seeing it again is kind of choking me up. I'm getting out of character notes. Who do I turn these into? Rosine's in front of a chapel. And out of her robes in full duty. What the hell? I'm so glad to see that everyone here is doing alright. I've been so worried about them. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. Oh, thank you, Elias. You're in school uniform. I think that's the first time I've seen that. Huh. Bookshelf. Next floor. Oh, it's right over here. There's a copy of a magazine called Driving for Everyone here. Cool, a car magazine from Heimdall. Huh? That's a really nice paint job actually. Reed used the magazine as an inspiration for the new bike color, fiery color. Get out. Right. Everyone's at the park now. Colette. That's Friedel. Becky. It's so nice to have it again. We haven't talked in forever. Well, I have to be sure. Well, I have to be sure to go shopping. We'll have to be sure to go shopping together as soon as the stupid war is over. Okay? You gotta promise. Okay, I promise. You go. I believe he's over here. Man, can I believe how long it's been since we were last here? Tonight kinda reminds me of the Canby Festival's after party too. Same here, especially because it smells like good business waiting to happen. Just think of all the commemorative saves we could hold if we get this war wrapped up. My wallet's feeling thick already. Nothing but profits in that heat of yours, is there? The English hurts. Friedel. You and Alan have really gotten stronger since I was away. Looks like the war provided you both with ample training opportunities. Pretty sure you could probably still wipe the floor with both of us at once, though. And to be fair, Patrick's gotten a little tougher and a little less of an asshole too. Just a little. You know, Loggins, there's no harm in giving someone an honest compliment once in a while. Well, you still got answer point. Principal's office. It feels as though everyone aboard the Courageous is a lot more positive these days, don't you think? It's as if we were all united in our efforts, and there's a sense of trust and warm regard around every corner. And I think I know who we have to thank for that, too. You. Me? You're always looking out for us, Reen. Learning more about us, listening to our worries, trying to help any way you can. Without you, I don't know if everyone could be as close to one another as they are right now. I'm happy you feel that way, but I think you're giving me too much credit, Your Highness. If anything, it's everyone here who is always looking out for me. Whatever I've done, they've done just as much for me, if not more. Oh, I don't doubt all they've done for you. Regardless, I still believe you deserve to have this. Medal of Love. What's this? It's called the Medal of Love, and it's to bestowed upon one who shows great compassion and consideration to others. I want you to accept it as proof of the strong bonds you formed with the other members of the Academy. Proof of our bonds, huh? I like the sound of that. I'd be more than honored to accept it. I just wish we could form a deeper bond, too. Did you say something? Oh no, not at all. Oh, thinking about it, I've given you all 3 medals now, haven't I? Strength, charity, love. I'm amazed you were able to earn them all in such a short time. My expectations were certainly high, but you've more than delivered. It's an honor to hear you say so. And I couldn't be the only one you've made an impression on. Your classmates and my brother surely think just as highly of you. I hope you will treasure those feelings as much as we've come to treasure you. Thank you, Your Highness. I'd like you to know that I'll always keep the virtues these medals signify in mind, and I'll fight every day to return peace to Erebonia. I have a feeling you'll accomplish far more than those medals were ever intended to reward. In addition to those, I'd also like to give you this. Vermilion. Isn't that usually Laura's? Wasn't that Laura's Master Quartz in the first game? Isn't this a Master Quartz? Indeed, a very powerful one called Vermilion, occasionally gifted to those deemed worthy by the Imperial Army. My brother left it in my care some time ago, but I think it would be better used in your hands. Think of it as me fighting alongside you, and try to use it well, so that we can see Elise again, if nothing else. Absolutely, Your Highness. Vermilion. high HP increases physical damage. Increased up to 80%. Kill enemies recovers HP plus 750. Seriously. Is this any better than Taurus? Let's see, what's the strength at? 140. 160. But it has a multiplier. I haven't the slightest idea. Alright. Let's go check Valama. I should probably stay in town for now. It'd be a shame to waste another just one thing or another one. Which side is Valama on? Oh, I'm on the wrong side. That's why I didn't see him.
Hey, Valimar.
Hello, Reed.
I came to see how you're holding up. Sure was a surprise when you offered, but thanks for volunteering to serve as a lookout.
Not a problem. Perhaps you and your friends have influenced me to some degree.
A lot, actually.
Each and every one of you have come a long way to take this place back. I simply wish for you to be able to dedicate this evening to celebrating that achievement.
Thanks. You know, looking back, I never figured the day would come when I'd be able to have a natural conversation with you like this. You've changed a lot in that regard. You've gone from sounding mechanical to dignified, I suppose.
I've been working to gradually recover my memories over time. And while still fragmented, I am now able to recollect specific memories from my past.
Really? Does that mean you remember some of what happened before you went to sleep in the old schoolhouse?
Correct. I went to sleep 250 years, 128 days ago. And my previous awakener was a man known as Drykel's Rice Arner.
The Emperor
Wow.
himself.
So it really was Drykel's, huh? I had my suspicions when I saw that memory in the last shrine, but I didn't want to assume.
I believe you resonated with the memories that reside within the proving grounds. Drykel's visited the spirit shrines as you did. In each one, he obtained the same ore with which to forge his weapon, advanced upon the same capital. And it was there, with many allies at his side, that he laid the war to rest in one final confrontation.
It's kind of eerie how similar our paths are. But it makes me feel a little self-conscious too, in a way. I doubt we're doing all this half as well as he did. What kind of person was he, anyway?
He was an open-minded, composed, and driven man, full of bravery and daring, and in some ways, an enigma. Yet for those he met, he was ever kind and merciful. He had dignity in measure with his stature, and still at times, one could see in his eyes the glimmer of a child's.
He was really something, wasn't he? Hearing you talk about him, I don't know if I could be anything like he was. But maybe if I were, I'd be able to do more for everyone.
There is little meaning in striving to be something you are not.
Huh?
Since my awakening, I have watched over you. I have seen you grow as a person. Drykel's found success in playing to his strengths. You, though different, possess strengths no less great. Just as he attracted his own supporters, so too have you gained those who would choose to stand by your side and no other. Take pride in those who would become your sword, for not even kings can buy the world to yield her.
Thanks, Valimar. You're right. I should focus on improving myself as I am, rather than try to become someone I'm not. Seeing as how I'm fighting for my future and to bring home my friend, It wouldn't make sense to be anyone else, really. Oh, yeah. It sounds like the Tachi will be done by morning. So if you're up for it, I think we should test it out tomorrow. I'll be counting on you, Valimar.
I shall do all within my power.
Right. Says that I would save in here temporarily. For now. Alright, let's go get to Laura. There you are. Hi. Monica and I wanted to see the gymnasium again. So many memories here, both at the pool and at the training hall. I bet. I mean, we all had lessons at the training hall, but you were here practicing your swordsmanship whenever the fencing club left it empty. Honestly, my most vivid memory of this place was my fight with Angelica. It's hard to forget getting hit like that. I'm still waiting for a chance to fight one-on-one, to be honest. After all we've been through together, I'd imagine it would be quite the duel. You can say that again. Maybe when all of this is over, we'll get the chance. Reen, there's a favor I'd like to ask of you. Sure, what's up? I was considering paying our dormitory a visit later on, and, well, I would very much like your company, if you have the time, of course. Agree to meet Laura. Of course, I'd be happy to join you. Excellent. I'm going to spend some more time with Monica, but after that, I'll make my way to the dorm. Works for me. Oh, would you look at that? I got me a date with Laura. Wait a minute. Emma's at the old schoolhouse. Huh. That's weird. Even so. Georgie boy. Man, it's good to be back. I can't even think about how many hours the four of us spent here together. Try to bring him back. Okay, Reen? I will. Guess I better head back to the Courageous. We'll have Valamar's new blade done by tomorrow, so there's something to look forward to. I wanted some work done on my shit in the meantime. The hell. Alright. I know the next step's going to be a lot of talking, and I'm almost out of time, so I may as well just end it here.